Welcome, this is the second section of our course and we will be looking at the advanced Docker tips and tricks. So firstly, we'll be looking at the network and data management in Docker. So we'll see how can we manage the data using Docker and also create network within containers. Then we'll be integrating Docker with Jenkins build. We'll look at the plugin that allows us to do it. Then we'll be solving Docker community shortcomings with Docker Enterprise Edition and we'll see what Docker community doesn't have that Docker Enterprise Edition could give us. In the fourth video, we'll be exploring Docker Enterprise Edition Hub for sharing images and we will see how can we leverage that to share our images easier. Finally, we'll be looking at the administration tips and tricks that could be done with Docker. And here is the network and data management in Docker video. So we'll be looking at the networks that are available within the Docker container. Then we'll be inspecting bridge network, so we will create a network and call it bridge, and we'll connect two containers that will be attached to the bridge network. Finally, we'll perform ping from first to second container within bridge network. And seeing all networks that are available within your Docker installation, you can list them using Docker network ls. It will list all networks that are available. You can inspect the specific network that is called bridge. Bridge is a specific network that ships within Docker and allows us to connect between Docker containers. So you can see that you have a name of that network, you have subnet and gateway. Also, you have hosts that are available and you can see that there are no containers that are connected to that network right now. So we'll try to change that. To connect to our network, you need to run the specific command. So firstly, we'll start a container and we'll call it the container1. Now we saw how can we create two containers and connect them using bridge network. You need to create second image and call it container2. So the container from the image will be started by the busybox. Then you can inspect your bridge and you can see that right now we have two containers attached to it. So this is a default. So when you're creating new container, it will be attached to the bridge network on the default. So we can see that the first one will be exposed as the IP for 172.70.02 and second container is 172.70.03. So two containers will be attached. If they're attached to the same network, it should be possible to ping one container from another. So let's see how can we do it. To connect to the container, we can use attach command. So it will execute the bash script and we will be able to connect and execute everything within that container. So you can see that we opened the bash script. So we can list the IP address and you can see that there is 172.70.02 as you saw in the bridge containers. So we are on the 02 and as you remember, second container was 0.3. So let's ping it. So let's try to ping the container 03 from the container 02. So we can see that we get 3 ping requests and all packets were received and everything worked okay. So it means that we were able to connect from one container to another within bridge network. Also, you can print out hosts that are exposed. So we leverage the bridge network and saw how can we connect to it by attaching Docker.